Hi, my name is Ben White. I'm currently the youth pastor at Fellowship Baptist Church in Clark Lake, Michigan. Today, I'm going to be reviewing the Rhino Skin Dodgeball and the Rhino Skin Super Bounce Playball. Stay tuned. I've been a youth pastor for probably, I don't even know, it's been 6 to 8 years now. And in all of that time, of course, one of the all-time favorite games is Dodgeball. I literally cannot tell you how many dodgeballs. I don't even want to know how much money I've spent on dodgeballs. I bought so many at Walmart, the dollar store, sporting goods stores like Dunham's or whatever. You know, you buy these dodgeballs. One of the problems with the foam dodgeballs, like the Nerf type of balls, is they end up getting torn apart. Kids bite chunks out of them. It's ridiculous. I'm just like, I'll pull up a ball and there's like a giant bite mark out of it. I'm like, what are these parents? What do the parents feed the kids? It's terrible. So anyways, I've been on the lookout for a good dodgeball for a long time. A friend of mine, he works at a camp. He recommended that I check out these Rhino Skin Dodgeballs. So I ordered in some of these Rhino Skin Dodgeballs. Now, they are kind of pricey. But if you're checking out the review on them, then you probably already know how much they cost. You just want to see what they're like. So we have the Rhino. This is the original Rhino Skin Dodgeball. And then just recently, within the past month, I got these Rhino Skin Super Bounce Playballs, okay? So these ones aren't called dodgeballs, they're called playballs for some reason. Well, I was really happy with these dodgeballs. One of the reasons I'm happy with them is because when you throw them, when the kids are throwing them at each other, they don't hurt near as much as like the big rubber balls. And also, this is a problem with the big rubber balls. I mean, they're a classic dodgeball ball, but, you know, me being a youth pastor, working at a church, you know, the main thing is I don't want the kids to get hurt, okay? Because that just causes problems. So, I've literally seen, this one time we were playing dodgeball, and this little, smaller kid, he jumps up to dodge the dodgeball. This bigger kid, he was like a senior. You know how they take it, you get that rubber ball cupped up in your arm, and he's just like, throws this dodgeball. While the little small kid is jumping, the dodgeball hits him in the feet, and the senior threw it so hard that it literally flipped the kid around and he landed on his head. And I just remember when that happened, I was like, oh, I've got to find a better solution, which is, of course, when I went from rubber trying to go towards like the foam Nerf type of balls, and those, oh, they just make a mess. I hate them. And they seriously last like a month. They're awful, you know, and you're paying them like $6 to $8 per each ball. So anyways, having said all that, that's why I was really excited when I found these Rhino Skin Dodgeballs. Okay, so anyways, I ordered in some of these Rhino Skin Dodgeballs. We've been using them for a while, and I've been really happy with them. Now, I ordered in some of these Rhino Skin Playballs, Super Bounce Playballs. And I'll tell you this, I am so happy with these balls. Because one of the problems we've come to with these Rhino Skin Dodgeballs is, especially when you're playing in like a gym and you're playing like a full-size gym and you're splitting it down the middle, half court, and kids are throwing them. The problem with these balls, these dodgeballs, Rhino Skin Classic Dodgeballs, is that they lack a certain weight, and they're just not quite dense enough. So what happens is they're really good for throwing like maybe like if you're playing just half court, these balls are great. But when you're doing full court, by the time it gets to the other person, a lot of times when you throw it, it will kind of curve in the air just because it's so light. You know, it's hard to keep accurate. And then, of course, it's really easy for the other kids to catch, which is super annoying no matter who you are throwing it. So, I mean, you got these little girls throwing them, and then they just, I mean, these things pretty much float. And then you got the bigger kids throwing them, and then they hate it, you know, because they float too anyways by the time they get there. Well, when I ordered in these Super Bounce Playballs, they don't call them dodgeballs, they call them Super Bounce Playball. As soon as I got them in, I picked them up, and I was like, whoa, these things are nice, man. I was like, these are great. I even showed my wife. I was like, check these out. Can you believe this? So I was like, you can't really know until you play with them. So I remember I brought them to the church, and we were playing volleyball, but I decided to toss some of these around before we started. And man, I am telling you, you take these Super Bounce Rhino Skin play balls, these things are rockets, man. You can, I mean, when you're throwing these ones, they float. These ones are bullets. But I would say, even though when you throw them, you can throw them really hard and really straight, because they're much more dense than these dodgeballs, still, I don't think they really hurt that bad. We just got done playing yesterday. Actually, I'm going to be showing you some video of that. We just got done playing yesterday with the kids, and I'm telling you, these do not hurt. I mean, they hurt a little bit more than these Rhino Skin dodgeballs, but they don't hurt that much more. And these things are so much more fun to throw. I mean, they go where you're aiming, these things are going there. I'm not sure if like the coating on the outside is thicker or the foam inside is more dense, but all I know is that these ones, they're not that much heavier than these, but they're slightly heavier, definitely more dense. I don't know if you can see this, but you know, I could take this one and just squish it up, but then you try to take this one, that's about all I can squish it right there. But check that out. So I mean, it's got just enough where you get a good grip on it, but you know, toss it like a bullet. But I mean, check this one out. You know, I could squish this one right down with my fist. This one, oh, I definitely can't do that. So this is what happens when we're playing dodgeball. You'll go up, you know, these balls are flying all over the place. You can't, you know, you're not gonna pick up the ball and look at it. But I had so many kids tell me that when you're playing, you know, and you're just like, you're looking at the other kids, you're seeing that the balls are coming, and you're like reaching down and you pick up a ball. They're always like, you know, when you pick up one of these dodgeballs, it's almost just like, oh, you gotta be kidding me, you know? And I had one kid tell me, he's like, man, you pick up the like Rhino Skin dodgeballs, not these Super Bounce play balls, but these dodgeballs. And he's like, you're almost just like, oh, but I can't really put it down now, but you don't, he's like, yeah, I don't really want to throw it because I'd much rather throw these other ones. So some kids even pick up these dodgeballs and they just keep chucking them back until they come up to these Super Bounce play balls so they could throw them. So much more happy with the Super Bounce play ball. Still really happy with these Super Bounce, or with these classic Rhino Skin dodgeballs. So one thing I love about these balls is definitely their durability. These things hold up like a champ. I've had this one for a year and a half to 2 years. I've only had this one a month, but these things have held up. I've never had one of these things tear. I love these balls, man. I would totally recommend them to anybody, especially if you're going to be doing a lot of dodgeball, playing a lot of dodgeball. And if you really like playing competitive dodgeball, I would recommend these Rhino Skin Super Bounce play balls above the Rhino Skin dodgeballs, just because they are so much more fun to play with than these dodgeballs. But still, these dodgeballs are great. Hey, if you found this video helpful, make sure to share, like, and subscribe. If you like the video, it's really going to help me out, drive people to my channel. Hey, like my channel and keep up to date with all the videos we got coming out. My name is Ben White, currently serving as a youth pastor at Fellowship Baptist Church, Clark Lake, Michigan. Our church website is www.fbcclarklake.org. Check us out there and see what's going on at Fellowship. Thank you so much. Hope you have a great day. Gonna leave you here with some gameplay. Bye-bye. Hi, my name is Ben White. I'm currently the youth pastor at Fellowship Baptist Church in Clark Lake, Michigan. Today, I'm going to be reviewing the Rhino Skin Dodgeball and the Rhino Skin Super Bounce Play Ball. Stay tuned. I've been a youth pastor for probably, I don't even know, it's been 6 to 8 years now. And in all of that time, of course, one of the all-time favorite games is dodgeball. I literally cannot tell you how many dodgeballs. I don't even want to know how much money I've spent on dodgeballs. I bought so many at Walmart, the dollar store, sporting goods stores like Dunham's or whatever. You know, you buy these dodgeballs. One of the problems with the foam dodgeballs, like the Nerf type of balls, is they end up getting torn apart. Kids bite chunks out of them. It's ridiculous. I'm just like, I'll pull up a ball and